How about now? Can you hear me now? So, like, can test mic check 1 2 1 2? Can you hear me now? Or have I? Yes, you can hear me now. All right, so like, let me go ahead and mention what I mentioned a moment ago, and I feel really stupid now. Oh, Abzu looks really good. This is by the same people that made Journey, so my wife gets to hear me say this the second time. And, ooh, fishy. Big fishy. I want to pet it. Hey, I wonder if we're going to see any stingrays down here. Can't get it, stingrays? Because stingray, you know, you'll get it in a minute. Don't. Hello, Tommy. Yes. Let's not remind Stingray of that. I think Stingray has been reminded of what happened to Steve Irwin a number of different times thus far. And yet I go looking for trouble. Hello, Tommy. Welcome back. But like, the reason I'm playing this is because this is supposed to be another relaxing game in the same vein as Journey, which I'm supposed to do a review and retrospective of Journey. Sometime in the very near future. I've just got to remember to do that. Several times Stingray has been reminded. But also considering the fact that today is election day and that's usually a stressful day for, you know, a lot of adults, I've decided that I want to play what's to be a very, very relaxing game. Yes, this is my PS4. I'm streaming directly from my PlayStation 4 right now. So that's kind of the thing I'm dealing with at the moment. Good night. This is gorgeous. This is just like Journey. What happens if I go here? Because this looks like the direction you need to head. It looks like I feel like a fly right now, and I am taking a dip into what I don't know. Ooh. Pretty. That is gorgeous right there, guys. Absolutely beautiful. So, it looks like I'm swimming through the sky right now. Are we dead? Is this even real life? Yeah, I'm gonna go through my XSplit settings. Boo just got flushed, yes. I just got flushed, absolutely. Yeah, I'm gonna need to go through my XSplit settings. That was actually Elgato I was trying to stream from a moment ago, so I've got to figure out more of my Elgato settings. Bubble! Bubble, 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 bubble. So, like, part of me has thought about doing, like, my reverse ASMR while playing this, and just screaming at the top of my lungs while playing this. Is this just real life? Stingrays! I'm living on the edge right now. I turned around and I think I scared my wife. And I partially made her go deaf. I use Elgato. I don't use XSplit with it, although I guess I may need to try doing that. Those stingrays just arose out of the sands. Actually, those are manta rays. Ah, I'm getting schooled in, wow, it went from, like, pure dark over here to gorgeous scenery. And, like, the music in the... Wait, is that water? What is that? It's like a layer of water, or something more viscous and thick than water, in the water. Manta rays have those little horns on their head. Anticlimactic. You play a game like this, though, for the need of relax, or it will bring you relaxation, and they're non-poisonous. Okay, so stingrays are poisonous. I did not know that. Okay, so, you know, we were getting a little bit of stuff from Stingray there, helping us learn. Ooh, hello, what is this? It looks like the ancient people of our character, and they have some worship of the coral reef. This is quite interesting. Kind of like there's a story that's trying to be told right here. Anything else on the walls of interest? Ooh, look at the... I really don't want to say what I think they may be, because Stingray will tell me I'm wrong. Ooh, I bet I can find collections of stuff in this room. For instance, I could, you know, these are the shells that I found, and there are 5 more areas in the game. I may have discovered Atlantis. That may be what I've discovered right now, is the Lost City. And the fact that my character, I have OBS, try using a video capture to grab the Elgato. I think I may actually try using OBS soon, and I may be getting up with you kind of soon, Stingray. Moo has discovered the Lost City of Atlanta. Hopefully I will find Jeff Foxworthy and Ted Turner. And I'm trying to remember who else I might find in the Lost City of Atlanta. Maybe Hank Aaron, I'm not quite sure. It was in Georgia all along. I actually don't live too terribly far from Atlanta. Alright, so... No, come back here, little friend! I don't know much about underwater life, I just know the difference between manta rays and stingrays. Upon watching that little guy die, my wife goes, well, that was cathartic. My wife has no heart. If it weren't for the fact that she has no red hair, I would say she has no soul. It's a jump scare. Jaws. That thing just blinked at me. It's Gladys. Hello, Gladys. Let me in, Gladys. Robot squints angrily at you. It let me inside. I don't know if it let my little buddy in. The fields. Oh, so sad. So sad. It destroyed my little buddy. No. And then we're taken to the loading screen. So we played for 13 minutes and made it to a loading screen. You did this. The cake is a lie. So I really enjoy stuff like this. Because I need things like this at times. I need to be able to look at things of this nature and to just relax. Because relaxation is a key thing sometimes. And sometimes you need to be able to play a game that just makes you feel good. I'm no longer being squinted angrily at. And it looks like once I swim into this, it's going to push me in the direction it wants me to go. Although I've got to say, this looks pretty cool. Can I swim through the fishies? Swim through the fishies! Yay! I don't know if I was supposed to swim through the fishies, but that was cool looking. More fishies to swim through. Ah, yes, I got the fishies. Yeah, atmospheric exploration games. I've got to say, that's something that I think, like you said, we need a whole lot more of. Like, I've played this, I've played Journey, and another one, which I've got to say, I think to an extent it's priced a little bit too much, is Proteus, which you may have seen me play Proteus not long ago, especially on days like these. Oh, absolutely days like these. Proteus is a game that if you checked out the reverse ASMR, you would hear me screaming at the top of my lungs, screaming about how things are relaxing. You can watch that video. But Proteus is another one of those exploration video games. A bunch of games that they throw a bunch of scary stuff into it. Yes. Well, I mean, you gotta have the I don't know, the jump scare game is really interesting. I played Layers of Fear, which, to be honest with you, I liked Layers of Fear. I thought it was decently good. You see people modding monsters out of horror games. Good luck with that, man. I mean, I agree with you. I think having stuff like that, kind of having less scary games and more just atmospheric exploration titles would be nice. The music is kind of overpowering your voice. I'm trying my best. I can't edit the sound. Like, that's the weird thing. This will not allow me to change the sound level. Like, these are my options. Swim pitch, camera pitch, camera yaw, and main menu. That's it. I can't do anything else. So there's no way I can change the sound, which is kind of not good, I know. That's the first to be drowned out. He's usually the loudest thing in the room or video. I should know. Well, if you don't like it, you can get out of America. He says, turning to his wife. Alright, Kermit Fry. America. Love it or leave it. Gotta pick up some things at the store. Alright, man, be safe. And hopefully we'll see you again real soon. I'm sorry about the way that the video is kind of like the sound is overpowering my voice. Like, I literally have no way to change that, though. So... Look at the porpoises, the dolphins! Making my way downtown. Yay! You do have a way you can change your voice, lower the octave. So if I talk like this, maybe this will make things sound a whole lot better. I will speak in kind of a deep Jack... Trying to think of his name right now. You can keep laughing all you want, little lady, but I'm going to start talking like this now. Or I can go back to the voice that I could go back to what is it? The Children! We're playing a video game! Look at the little sea worms and the shark statue! I can meditate! Look at the meditation! Om! 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 And then all of a sudden, just everything goes down. And look, you get full-on relaxation mode right now. You can have full-on relaxation mode at this moment. You can stare at the blue surgeonfish. Stingray can tell us a little bit more about the blue surgeonfish in the chat room, as well as the lyre-tail anthias, the bannerfish, the Bruce bannerfish. Hold on. Oh, I missed it. The coral trout. Holding my ears, good grief, man. The emperor angelfish. And you can just sit and watch these. The coral trout. It's like an aquarium. Yes! The coral trout. The coral trout. No, the real triggerfish. So, I mean, you can just watch this and relax. I see Dory. I see Dory. She probably forgot where she was. And so I can press this to stop meditating. But that's pretty neat. You can watch the fish and you can relax. No, I'm not making these names up. They're in the bottom right-hand corner of the screen. Although I should start doing that. I should start like, I need one of those little guys. I thought I had one. No, Stingray, don't give him that much credit. I can start making up the names of the fish at any time now. And look, it's the blue danglefish. Sweetheart, it's purple. It's a danglefish, and it's blue. And it's the orange cuddle bunny. Sweetheart, that's a fish, not a rabbit. I have ADD. I have ADD. Oh, I'm the worst streamer ever. I want to go swimming in an aquarium as long as there are no dangerous animals in it. I cannot swim to save my life. So, things I won't be doing. Where'd my little buddy go? There he is. He's destroying the coral. Oh, I saw turtles. I saw sea turtles. Sea turtles. That reminds me of a great story, guys. Yep. Reminds me of a great story. Yep. My wife keeps saying, no, don't tell the story. I'm going to tell the story. So, like, shortly after we got married, my wife and I went on what we referred to as a mini-moon. We went out to a place called Jekyll Island. If you ever have the opportunity to visit it, it's a wonderful place to go to. So while we were there, we were staying at a Holiday Inn. And that Holiday Inn, what happened is, we were renting some bicycles. Oh no, getting in trouble with the missus again. It's too late. I'm always in trouble with her. So we ended up in a place, because they found out we were newlyweds. She threw a shoe at me just then, just so you guys know. My wife is very abusive. She just threw the other shoe at me. It's been very abusive. So they loaned us, they rented us some bicycles for free because they found out we were newlyweds. So what happened then is, I will admit, my fault. Don't throw the computer at me. I'd rather not us have to pay for that. Alright, so... No, sweetheart. You don't say it as funny as I am. Yay! Free Willy! So we were looking for a sea turtle sanctuary, and my wife, in response to the sea turtles, started going, sea turtles, sea turtles, sea turtles, sea turtles, sea turtles, sea turtles. So she wanted to go see the sea turtles. So I, being the loving husband that I am, decided to try to take her to go to the sea turtles. Stop throwing shoes! Ow! And the marriage banter is hilarious. I will tell them no matter how much you beat me. I'm calling your mom and using this as evidence.
Eat leather.
Get away from me.
Eat leather.
Stop hitting the microphone with the shoe. Please quit hitting me in the head. Alright, so anyway, sea turtles. I got us lost while we were trying to ride the bicycles. And we went 5 to 7 miles. So anyway, what ended up happening is my wife goes. She sees everything and she's like, I want to go home. But sweetheart, we're almost at the sea turtles. I want to go home. So we go to start pedaling back to the hotel room. But while there's a yogurt place, and I tell her, sweetheart, here's a yogurt place. Why don't we grab some yogurt, sit down, relax some before we have to go in again? She goes, no, I don't want to stop for anything. We'll get to those two comments in just a moment. I don't want to stop for anything. So we pedal along, and then suddenly I start hearing getting more and more distant from me as I'm pedaling, and I turn around and someone has stopped and is walking up a hill on the bicycle. So then what happens is I start messing with her at this point. I'm like, sweetheart, do you see that building up ahead? Uh-huh. That's not the hotel room. And then we make it to the hotel. Excuses, sweetheart. Excuses.
No.
Yes.
You always leave out. You always. Those details.
I can carry you on a bicycle. All I gotta do is get one of those baskets and put you on the front of it. You could be like E.T. I have you wrapped up in a blanket, and I'll pedal with you on the front of the bicycle. And Stingray saying, throw another shoe, don't you dare. Don't you throw... She's finding more shoes, Stingray. How dare you, Stingray. Anyway, getting back to the story. I can throw shoes back at you. I just want you to know that. I will throw shoes back at you. Stop it. Stop it. I will use this as evidence to your mother. Ow. Good, you deserve it. Ow. Ow. Alright, continuing with the story. We get back to the hotel. As she continues to beat me with the shoe. We get back to the hotel, and I go to turn in the keys to the bikes, which will only take like a second. And she goes, sea whales, orcas, Free Willy. So anyway, I walk up to her after I turn in. I told her to sit and rest. Yes, I told her to sit and rest. I still owe you for the whole, the stream thing. I'm going to explain that in a moment. I'm giving you plenty of opportunities to talk. You just won't talk. Sitting there, and as I walk over to her, she doesn't even open her eyes, and she says, don't you make me get up. Like, sweetheart, we're almost back at the... all you have to do is walk back to the room. And I'm like, you can relax at the room. And so I finally talk her into getting back to the room. Stop throwing shoes at me. Alright, getting back to the story, it looks like the people worship the shark. It looked like they worshipped the shark, and the shark was a horrible despot. That's what I'm getting from the story there. This little guy gonna get eaten? Ooh, pretty. Anyway, where were we? Stop deleting details from the story. They're important details. I tell you what, why don't you just come over here and talk with me instead of chatting? Because... like, serious... Corinne. Sweetie. Like, you can talk with me and you can explain your side of the story as I'm doing this. You can talk about my throne of lies over here. Just... Alright, so come over this way. Alright. Thank you. Another mic so that you two can sit and talk while one of you plays. I'm going to have to see if Xbox PS4 will let the Turtle Beach will let me do that. If not, I've got to figure out a way to get this to work. But you're right, I do need to do that. I know I'm kind of sitting still, and you know I wasn't moving there for a moment. I just wanted her to come over here with me. So where am I heading now? Is the question. All right, don't fall. I gave you the chair that doesn't fall. So, we get back to the hotel room.
Stop yelling in my ear.
I'm trying to talk over the music. All right, I'm talking away from your face. Yes, where am I headed? I'm like lost now. There's a school of fish. But I feel like, I need to head this way. Up, it's blinking at me in disgust now, like, your other little buddy gonna get eaten by a shark, huh? Huh, is that what's gonna happen? Another little buddy gonna get eaten by a shark? So, we get back to,
I am, like, at this point, barely shuffling my feet across the sidewalk because I biked 5 to 7 miles, and then he wants me to walk what feels like another mile to the room. I mean, it wasn't that far, but at that point, it feels that far.
It was like 100 feet.
And it was a little far for someone whose legs were kind of wobbly, and good grief. And then you wouldn't even offer to carry me. What's up with that? You're like, let's go walk to the room, but you can rest so much better there. Let's walk to the room. Carry me at this point.
I feel like I need to change this, the name of the stream to Marital Strife on Mootube.
Or ways Andrew should have said things better later.
Anyway.
We learn from our mistakes, though.
Anyway.
As long as you live from them, right? Live and learn. As long as I let you live, you can learn from it.
Anyway, getting back to the story. We get back to the hotel room, and I allow her to sprawl out on the bed and relax.
All right, let's pause there. You do not allow me to do anything. I do things when I want to do them.
Okay, when I say allow, I don't mean along the lines of you've got my permission. You have my permission to rest. I don't mean like that. I mean...
He finally lets me rest because he...
But that's what I mean, is I finally let you rest because of the fact I had you biking 5 to 7 miles. Which I admitted my fault in that.
And yet you kept going and deleting details from the story.
Because it's funnier my way.
Exactly. See, he admits it as well. Another fault. He sets on a throne of lies to make the story funnier. But he also deletes details of, I biked 5 to 7 miles. Why couldn't I get up an incline? Why couldn't I stop? He didn't even say it was an incline. He just says, I hear...
I did too say it was an incline.
No, you don't.
I did.
I had you say that every time.
No.
Stingray, did he say it was an incline or not?
Anyway, getting back to the hotel room. At the hotel room, she sprawls out on the bed.
And wants to die at this point. He, on the other hand, is like, I'm going to turn on the TV. Let's watch wrestling. And let's watch wrestling at a high volume.
I did not have it at a high volume either.
And when you're that tired, everything seems a little bit higher than it may have been.
So all I can hear at this point, I missed it, sorry.
Stingray, you disappoint me here.
Eagle rays! We may have stingray soon. It looks like I am releasing new sea life into the ocean. Anyway, the moral of the story is, I turned on the television. I turned on the television, and all I hear is this voice from the bed go, "Why do you hate me?"
And I want to say something right here too. My voice is not cracked like a male's that is entering puberty. So I didn't say it quite like that. So
don't make your wife angry. Yes, that's the moral of the story. Don't make your wife angry.
No, actually, it's part of the moral, because you need to know what makes her angry in order not to make her angry, because you're going to make the same stupid mistake over and over and over again if you don't catch that part. Right?
People are going to listen to this video and they're like, these two argue so much.
And they would be right.
We go from relaxation to marital strife. I think I have... Ooh. Am I turning? Do I get... Oh, I actually turned it somehow. What did I just do? I believe in Snuffleupagus. I do. I believe in Snuffleupagus. You just swam by a stingray. I saw that. I saw an eagle ray. And I believe I saw a stingray as well just then, so I see the things that I need to see. Sea turtle, sea turtle, sea turtle.
By the way, he also said that. I said that because at that point before liking the 5 to 7, whatever, 100 miles at that point.
5 to 7 miles.
I had this little kid's mountain stingray going, sea turtle, sea turtle, sea turtle, sea turtle, sea turtle, sea turtle, sea turtle. And it was a very easy bike ride too. There was very little hills going to place that we were supposed to be going to. And coming back though, I was not like that little kid with seemingly limitless energy. But then he started repeating me going, sea turtle, sea turtle, sea turtle, sea turtle, sea turtle, sea turtle. He only wishes he could be as cute.
Moral of the story, I'm a bad husband. Yeah. You were implying it, so I figured I would just go ahead and say what everyone's thinking. So anyway, sea turtles. Well, I feel like we're still missing a few things, like down here. There's something down here of interest. I can't tell, but something bright and shiny over here. I've already been to that. Yes, I've already been to that. That's where I released the stingrays. I love you too, sweetheart. So I don't know how... Sweetheart, I'm having to talk over the sound of the music right now, which is really loud, and it's kind of hard to do. So, that's kind of the problem I've got. Manatee! Oh, the huge manatees!
So, quick story, I was at the Tennessee Aquarium.
Oh, no.
I saw a manatee, and right when I went up to the manatee tank, it pooped.
Dude,
that was the most exciting thing I've ever seen from a manatee.
you heard it here, folks. My wife likes to watch manatees poop.
No, I said that was the most exciting thing. I didn't say I like seeing it.
My wife finds manatee poop exciting.
Penguins also poop. They stick their butts right at you and they poop at you. Again, it's the most interesting thing that they'll do.
And we have devolved to poop stories. quality entertainment at the Moo Stream. We tell poop stories. I guess I might as well tell about the time that I actually saw a panda. I was so excited because I was going to the zoo to see a panda. I get there, what did the panda do? Panda didn't do anything, it just laid there. And I was like, oh no, why isn't the panda doing anything? And then the panda starts moving. It starts shuffling, and I get excited. Poop stories are the best stories. I get excited because of the fact the panda starts to move. And you know what it does?
It has a mouth.
It rolls over, aims its butts at us, poops, and then goes back to sleep. And I went...
And that's what they think of being visited at the zoo.
Panda's like, I hate you, I don't care about you, I hope you die. Can I meditate here? Nope. Cannot meditate. But the thing that got me is shortly after that I decided I'm gonna go look at the hippopotamuses. And the next thing I know is like there's a hippopotamus. The hippopotamus is just floating in the water. And then he starts scooting forward, and as he scoots forward, poop is coming out of his butt like the poop is propelling him forward as he is swimming. So it's like the hippopotamus is swimming, and as it's doing so, I see a brown trail just slowly licking out of its backside into the water.
I saw a giraffe mating at least.
I haven't seen that at the zoo. I have not seen animals. I got good poop stories I'll have to share with you sometime. Dude, next Stingray stream, so tell us some poop stories. Tell us about poop, Stingray.
I just had the duck song. Tell us another duck story.
Tell us another poop story.
Yes.
Bop, bop, bom, ba-da-da-dun. A duck walked up to a lemonade stand, and he started to poop on the stand. Hey, bop, bop, bop.
Got any grapes?
Oh.
Speaking of which, my dad loves to eat prunes.
Oh no.
And cereal that we lovingly called Colin Blow.
It's Uncle Sam's cereal. If you have never had Uncle Sam's cereal, like before you finish the bowl, you gotta poop.
That, and he also likes Raisin Bran.
Sneak peek, do not feed several fiber bars to a young child on a car trip. Stingray, I bet you had a crappy day.
Knee slapper.
But we just got so much more obnoxious, dude.
We should have our own talk show.
Poop talk. Poop talk with the Moo and Ren.
So, are you feeling bad during this election? Let's come chat with Moo and Ren. We'll help you.
Come talk poop with Moo and Ren. You having a crappy day?
Let's make that worse. We'll be the monkeys that metaphorically throw poop at each other.
So, I'm trying to figure out what's going on here. Like, we're filling the water up with water. And it's bringing new life to the ocean. So are we bringing life back that the shark and our people had destroyed? I'm not quite sure. I definitely would listen. You heard it here, folks. Stingray would listen to poop stories all day long. Poop talk. And how many people would listen to poop talk?
No. Girls in specific. I mean, guys is kind of sort of given. Not to be sexist here, but I just wonder.
How many people would talk? How many females could we get to talk poop? Oh, okay, I've got a story. All right.
That are either single or do not have kids. Because if you have kids, then it's like they talk about their kids' really bad diaper, and that's not the same.
All right, I've got a story. I've got a story from me. I'm going to tell you guys about the time that I got, and Ren has heard this, but the time that I got sick. like, I got a stomach virus in India. I got, like, their version of Montezuma's Revenge. Talk about poop! Yeah, Montezuma's Revenge is Spanish.
So in India, it would be like...
Please don't get racist. Please don't get racist. I almost said something like really bad. I'm like, no, mustn't get racist. I didn't know you were ever in India. Yes, I was in India once. It was on a missionary trip.
He has a third eye.
Yes, I was on a missionary trip to India, and so that's why I was there. But while I was there, like, all right, let me start out with this story, okay? Because this story works hand in hand with the I got sick story, okay? So, like, one of the nights we were there, like, all right, the entire time we were there, we were staying in a 4-star hotel. Now, some of you may be thinking, yeah, staying in a 4-star hotel, great job, you know, you American sissy panty waist, whatever. Here's the reason why you stay in a 4-star hotel in India. Panty waists, yes. I mean, sissy boys.
Okay, never heard of penny waist.
Okay. All right, but anyway, like, the reason why we stayed in the nice hotel is because of the fact that you don't stay in one of the bad ones. Like, a 3-star hotel has rats, and I'm not joking. That's why you stay in a 4-star hotel in India. So, staying at this 4-star hotel, one night we had to move to another hotel, which happened to be 3 stars, because the 4-star hotel had been rented out for a wedding. Weddings in India last 24 hours. They're like huge parties, and literally, they will be all night. Thankfully, mine and Rin's wedding lasted like 20 minutes, tops. These last 24 hours. So, while we're staying in this hotel room, I ended up a little sick to my stomach. I was queasy, and I'm like, I don't know why. Why am I feeling sick right now? So while I'm feeling sick, I just go, okay, what I'll do along with it is, or what one of the guys that was with us, he was like a licensed paramedic, and so he could legally take medication with us to India. So he gave me a Finnegan and said, take this, you're going to go to sleep. What he didn't tell me is that the Finnegan was going to put me in a coma. Because that's what it did. I straight up went into a coma, and I slept for about 12 hours on and off. I would wake up at like random moments. So finally I woke up, and my roommate is with me, and he goes, Andrew, does your bed have bed bugs? And I'm like, no, my bed doesn't have bed bugs. And then I fell back asleep. About 2 hours later, I wake up and I hear, like, what? Anyone who lives in the South knows that's the sound a mosquito makes when it is in your ear.
Because those of us in the North don't know mosquitoes or anything of that nature.
Exactly. They've never seen mosquitoes in their life. Not as big as the ones down south.
Okay, that is true. Because I was freaked out about 2 weeks ago. It was a haunted hayride at night. And granted, we live around the swamp area, but I mean, I'm used to mosquitoes are dead around the end of October, 1st November. And here's this mosquito that's about 3 times the size that I'm used to seeing, and it's still alive.
So,
and I got bit.
Yes, that's real mosquitoes. That's right, Kermit Fry. So anyway, what ends up happening is, I hear that and I tuck myself under the covers because I open my eyes and I get woken up really fast to see there are big whale. Yay. Here, we don't have called this. We have things we call mosquitoes but aren't. So anyway, like, there is a cloud of mosquitoes over my bed. I tuck myself under the covers, and I'm like a burrito at this moment. I am like a beef burrito. Keeping up with the cow motif. I'm a beef burrito.
Then you don't need to get after me and be like,
I was by myself in bed. I wasn't sharing it in the middle of winter.
too bad.
anyway, let me finish the story. That's my point. Now, what ends up happening is I ran, like, from my room to the bathroom, and I look in the room, and my roommate is asleep in the tub. Hello! Okay, I thought I was about to get eaten. Stink, Hermit Fry has poop stories. Sharing poop stories with the moon! So, we are known poopers. The music is getting really loud. I have to talk with a deep voice now because of the fact I have no idea if you can hear me or not. I made a mistake by swimming with the whales right now. Ooh. Hero. That's neat how you can change. So, the whales are going away now, so I can continue the story. I ran to the bathroom. My roommate is asleep in the bathtub. And so I'm like, okay. So I'm covered at this point in mosquito bites. 75 mosquito bites. Ow! Alright. Note to self, stay away from those. I think I just made my wife go deaf. Alright, so anyway, getting back to the story. Poop. The moo and poop. So what ended up happening is, like, I ended up getting sick. Like, really, really sick to my stomach later. And so I take a trip to the ER in India. And while I'm there at the ER, the doctor looks at me and says, I want to let you know there's one of two problems that you've got. I'm like, okay, well, what are my problems? He said, you either have malaria or you have a stomach infection. Which, honestly, when you're told the two, you either have a stomach infection, which I've had a couple of times before. I actually had one of those not long ago. Or you've got malaria. And at that point, you're going, okay. How do I go about going around these guys? So, at the hospital. Nope, nope. Ah! Ow! Stop it! If you're in India, you have a stomach infection, probably. So what ends up happening is, I think I shut those off. Yes, I did. So anyway, they have to do a test on me hard not to get a stomach infection as an American going to India. So I've heard. So what ends up happening is they have to do a poop test and a blood test. Now let's talk about the blood test first. And if you're just now joining us, we are talking poop with Andrew and Ren as we play Abzu, the relaxing game. Talking poop. So first of all, let's talk about the poop test. So to do the poop test, they wanted me to go into a bathroom and poop in a cup. So I go to walk into the bathroom, and maybe you've seen Daddy Daycare, and you've seen the scene where the little boy walks out of the bathroom and tells Eddie Murphy, I missed. And Eddie Murphy gets this horrified look as he looks around the room and then looks up to the ceiling. I can only imagine that it's all over the place. That's what the bathroom looked like. Except it wasn't pee, it was poop. There was poop all over the bathroom. And at that point, my butthole goes, look, I don't care how sick we are and how much, we've been, like, squirting out, this stuff. There is no way. I repeat, there is no way that we're opening up for business today. So I could not poop. And so they came to me and, they got it like, you couldn't do it? No, sir. Do you think you could do it later? I can try. So, I tried. Don't know if I actually, But then they went to take my blood, and you know, here in the States, when they're doing blood work, the shark is caught. The shark is caught. Do I save the shark, or is it about to die? I need to save him. Had to clean the bathroom. Doesn't look like that. Oh. Come on, shark, get out of here. You try to eat me now? Fish are friends. Alright. So, in order to take the blood to work, they opened a Tupperware container with cotton balls. And they pulled out a cotton ball, rubbed it with iodine, and then rubbed my arm, and I'm like, my arm's going to fall off, I just know it. Of course, you know, I was fine. They took the blood. Found out I had a stomach infection. But on the way home, I mean, a little bit later, I got to the hotel room at night and was sleeping. I woke up in the middle of the night. And I'm going to wait because I know the wells are going to be loud. I felt the urge to poop. And I stood up. And the moment I stood up, have you ever heard like the air entering one of those water canteens? Like you would find in an office building, one of those water things. You hear the bloop, 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 bloop as air is entering to it as the water is leaving. My stomach did that. I heard gloop, 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 and I knew I had to run to the bathroom. I made a 40-yard dash to the bathroom. I had Chariots of Fire playing in the back of my head. Everything went slow motion. So all you hear is dun 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 as I am racing to keep from, because I knew if I pooped, it was going everywhere. Thankfully, I made it to the bathroom and made it to the toilet in time. But I had like the Indian version of Montezuma's Revenge.
What is that about me being racist?
I said it was the Indian version of Montezuma's Revenge. Montezuma's Revenge is a thing. It is a stomach infection that you get from ingesting the water in Mexico. I accidentally ingested the water in India, ergo, I had the Indian version of Montezuma's Revenge. There was no racism there. What I told was the truth.
I just like to accuse you of being racist so you give these long-winded explanations.
You're the German.
And you just got racist.
Everyone drinks the water first time. Actually, it wasn't that. I know what happened. Like, it wasn't this. Well, I did drink. It wasn't that I drank water per se. Like, the only time I drank water was out of a bottle. They gave us some sodas while we were there. That was in ice. And what happened is I accidentally forgot to wipe the ice off of the rim of the drink. So that is the water that got in my system. That was all I needed to get Montezuma's Revenge. I'm wearing an NRA shirt, mossy oak cap, and just got back from voting for Trump.
NRA, yes!
If you didn't vote for Vermin Supreme, your vote was wasted. I have no clue where to go from here. It just forced me to turn around. So I'm going to head down and see if that leads me to something. So a lot of fun, but I gotta head out. Thanks for streaming. You don't have to worry about my racism, my calling racism, anything. See you, Stingray. I hope you have a good night, good sir. Thank you for joining us and for sharing some poop stories with, or, you know, helping us with our poop stories. Look forward to hearing your poop stories. And Kermit Fry, I hope you share some poop stories soon. Sweetie, it is hard to control this with you leaning on my arm.
Well, then switch places with me.
No. What are you needing? What are you reading?
Reading with,
Kermit Fry and his poop stories?
yeah, I didn't read this before. That is gross.
Stress from the move and the whole bunch of stuff that's thrown out of digestion. We a couple of facts.
No,
Guys
no.
getting sick and stress eating.
He worked at a restaurant
Yes.
that the bathroom looked like that.
Oh, I worked at a pharmacy, and she said, Andrew, A BRB refill, okay. I'm gonna wait for Kermit Fry to get back before I share this story. And yes, this is poop right here. More poop stories with the moo. Or should I say with the poo? Oh. The things that we have just gotten into conversation with on stream.
I make your life more interesting.
I think in the morning, when I do some recordings, you need to sit down with me and watch some of the games. And even play some of the games.
That would be nice. Are you going to actually follow through with it this time?
Well, considering the fact that someone over, for the most part, is normally... Now, you can't count the past 2 days. Past 2 days, yes, you've been awake with me. But most other nights other than that, you've been like...
Yes, because I like my sleep. I don't, if I don't absolutely have to, or I don't feel awake, or if I had a pretty bad night.
If I had a bad day, take a little time.
Oh, hi. One was
Had a bad day.
They didn't come to me.
'Cause I had a bad day. Take a little time. Poke yourself a in.
Then yes, I am going to sleep in a little bit and get up a couple hours later.
A couple hours later.
Like 3 or 4.
But when I get back from work. Woo. When Kermit gets back, I'm gonna tell the other poop story. Or another poop story. Swim into the hole. The gigantic thingy. What is this? And the shark is trying to get in. You said 9:45.
No, I said no.
I haven't had that yet. We still have to get stuff ready to move up there with some stuff. Alright, Kermit is back.
My parents actually just said they would like to stay with us, but if it's easier for us, they'd be okay with it, but
Well, this is probably almost done.
okay.
Alright, Kermit, so here's the story. One of my bosses came to me and said, Moo? Like, yes, ma'am. Moo, we have a slight problem. Like, well, what's that? She said, it looks like someone took a poop in the middle of the aisle. And I went, what? She goes, it looks like someone took a poop in the middle of the aisle. So apparently, I just popped my head around the aisle. It looked like some kid or some adult just popped a squat in the middle of the aisle in a drugstore. Poop in the middle of the aisle. And then she looked at me and she goes, someone needs to clean it up. And I said, yes, ma'am, you're right. So what I ended up doing is I went on break. I typed in my numbers, I went on break, and I said, someone does need to clean it up. And I walked off. I made her clean it up.
So that's how you really cleaning.
No, she just... That's the right response. See, Kermit agrees with me. I made her clean it up.
Yeah, like that. She came to you about it. Why would she expect you to?
I don't... She came... No, she was expecting me to do it.
I know. Why, though, is my
Because
question.
she didn't want to clean it up. I'm like, you get paid more than I do. So you get paid to clean up poop.
Yeah.
This looks... Oh, that looks very dangerous. I would have said, well, that's non sequitur, then go on break. See? He's with me.
I don't disagree with what you did. I'm just giving you a hard time because I've been trying to get you to help me clean up the house.
Ooh, it's us. What else is being projected in this room right now? But, like, working at a pharmacy, you'd think that's the only time that someone had, like, done some sort of type of pooping. I had someone legitimately poop in the middle of the floor of the bathroom. No, but when you walk into the bathroom because you're about to go to the bathroom, and there is poop literally in the middle of the bathroom, someone has pooped in the middle of the bathroom. That or someone pooped in the toilet.
Is that the men's room?
It wasn't quite the men's room. Unless you're planning on climbing the ranks of the store employees, I wouldn't do it. I did not plan on climbing any of the store's ranks. We are going to die. I didn't plan on climbing any of the store ranks. I was offered the opportunity to climb the store ranks, and then I just like, it's not worth it. I'm gonna die in just a minute. Ow! Ow!
I mean, that's a little bit different for your little kid, though.
Yeah.
I mean, these are like...
Grown adults, what we're talking about.
Yeah. That's no better.
Yeah, the magic evil space triangles. I'm like, I need to miss these guys. No, go away, go away. Leave me alone. Don't hit me.
Thank you.
I could argue with him that he is wrong.
You can argue all you want. In fact, I'm sure you have a lot of men say things. So.
All right. New topic.
Doesn't mean you have to always say.
New topic. Television shows that should have lasted more than... Ow! No! Stop hurting me! Considering some of the people that were at the pharmacy, I would say they were more sick in the head than actual sick. Ah! Kermit Fry is going to be with me on this one. Firefly. Rin has not, as of yet, been able to watch an episode of Firefly. Now, I don't blame her for that. That's just something she didn't know about as we're being watched by the all-seeing eye. And I think the shark is going to take it... Ow. The shark is trying to kill it. And me. The shark is now dead. Before we even finish this sentence, Briscoe County Jr. That we are a robot. We were created by either we were created by the space thingy or we are the space thingy. Briscoe County Jr., that's the show that had, what's his face? Bruce Campbell in it. I have actually never seen an episode of Briscoe County Jr. But I have seen Firefly. Firefly, I'm going to show Rin soon, and I was so excited when Rin and I watched Doctor Strange because I looked at Rin when I saw Mordo, and I was like, that dude was in Serenity. He was the bad guy in Serenity. He was the bad guy in Serenity. I was going to say that your robot is the plot twist at the start of the stream. I kind of figured that as well. As Rin sits and eats cake.
I get to have my cake and eat it too.
Firefly uses props from Briscoe County Jr. Did not know that. So, question is, am I the robot? Oh, the shark. The shark was actually our friend all along. Fish is friends. Fish is friends. Bruce is dead. They killed Bruce. I killed it. I killed him. Well, the reason why I asked that question is my wife is fan of a show that only lasted one season. Sweetheart, tell them the name of the show.
Moonlight.
If you could not hear her, she just said Moonlight.
It's with Alex O'Loughlin. And if those of you who have seen the newest Hawaii Five-0, Alex O'Loughlin is the main character. His name is, O.
His name is O.
His name is escaping me at the moment.
It's kind of a weird name for a character in a show.
Hush, you're smart aleckness.
Maybe you don't like the show as much as you say.
It's Garrett.
Was it on Fox, sweetheart? Was Moonlight on Fox?
No. It was on CBS.
On CBS.
And I think it was in 2007? Yes. 2007. Anyways, the show is about a vampire. And probably automatically with that sentence, people are already turned off at it. But it was trying to present vampires from the perspective of I don't know. There's some that are more human. There's some that embrace more of the vampirism thing. And then this one guy, the main one, Alex O'Loughlin's character, he plays Nick. He was turned against his will by his wife, and he didn't know that she was a vampire.
I can empathize.
And he spends the majority of the show wanting to be human again and helping humans out, being a private PI and he's a PI, private investigator.
Private PI. That rat syndrome's coming in.
And back when he was just first starting out to be a PI, her little girl, because she's been kidnapped at 4 years old. Come to find out, his wife was the one who kidnapped this little girl, and he saves her and kills his wife because she was really unhealthy and manipulative and all that. And then he spends, like, I don't know, 15 years kind of stalking this other girl, making sure she's safe, but just kind of he's staying in the shadows, but then until she gets old enough, then he kind of reintroduces himself into her life. And now that I'm saying this out loud in that way, it's like, this is kind of creepy.
I want you to understand.
But I liked it, okay? I was like 17 at the time, and I liked it, okay?
The show was trying to hit the popularity of Twilight. What if we had vampires, but they were private investigators, and people fell in love with them? Greatest show ever. Albeit it's not a bad show. But I really think they jumped the shark in a lot of areas.
And they did.
Like, they did things way too quickly. And I think that's the reason why the show didn't last that long. At least it didn't get the treatment that Firefly did, where they started airing the show in the wrong order. And yes, I will continue to harp on that fact. They aired the show's episodes in the wrong order, acted like it was their own fault. I mean, acted like it was the show's fault, and ugh. But again, Mordo is the villain in the movie Serenity, and I'm going to, in different time slots without warning. Yes, in different time slots without warning. That show's failure was flat out the fault of Fox. I thought you were watching my sugar. People who wanted to watch it couldn't. Yeah, that's the problem that happened with Firefly. And that's what bugs me when I hear people go, it can't be that good of a show if it only lasted one season. They made a lot of people angry. I was one of them. were on disc 3 already because the last one was
About to change.
Shepherd.
No, he was on the last one from disc 2.
That's what I was saying. That's why I said we're on disc 3 now.
We haven't started yet, though.
But we're
So we haven't started disc 3 yet. But you still need to see disc 3 and disc 4 before you make your overall decision on this show sucked because it went too fast.
like I
Because
said.
they did leave some really good opening questions to the plot. And even though they went too fast, it was like, these still need to be answered, and they never were.
Well, if that's the case, then
So that's what I'm saying, just give it a little bit of time before you judge it.
I didn't say that it was a terrible show. She's getting all uppity on me. Okay, I get up here this way, maybe? Firefly gets better the more you watch it. She's talking about Moonlight at the moment, which I'm not saying that like I've got a problem with Moonlight or anything of that nature. First dude's better than the last. I'm glad that Firefly at least was able to get a proper ending, though. That's the important thing. Yes, Serenity, Serenity was its proper ending. And I'm grateful that it got it. At the very least, the big problem with Firefly is they didn't introduce the characters properly. Yeah, that was one of the big problems, again, just because they did the stuff out of order. And as I was saying, I wasn't saying that the show was bad. I just like to pick at you. But you get to watch Firefly soon, so you can see a proper one-season TV show. Hey. By the way, you just said his name on screen. They can probably hear you from the microphone right now, so be careful with people's names, please. Firefly, the nice thing about Firefly is Firefly got to have a proper ending with the movie Serenity. Even in order, they just show you the characters, warts and all, without introducing you. You just learn what they're about after watching it. Well, yeah, that's a thing. I mean, that is definitely true. You just learn what they're about for watching it. That's the thing with Joss Whedon shows, and to an extent, Joss Whedon movies. Avengers. Alrighty, I think we're about done with this. That is a robot. Swimming upwards. If you want to view paradise, something, 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 something. Is this the right direction? The way I'm supposed to? I guess I dive down from here. All you got to do is. Yes. Are really expensive. Okay. Packet of how many? What? for $22? Alright, you didn't tell me like 2 6 strips, you just said a pack of 2, and I'm like, 2? You know how I am. I'm like, 2 strips for how much? I almost had a heart attack just then. I'm like, 2 for how much? Elizabeth is the big one. We ain't got no cat. I say that now. We ain't got no cats. I am not a cat person. You're allergic to cats. I'm allergic to cats. Dude, I just don't like cats. I don't like cats. I don't like cats. We are not getting a cat. Can have advanced fish AI? I think it does. Like, the fish maneuver around as you're playing. So this is like, I know this is like the Call of Duty stuff right here, man. The fish, they move out of the way as you swim towards them. And I think towards the end of the game, you get a dog. You know, so they're following all the high-tech gaming stuff right here. What in the world is that? That looks like a dinosaur. Excuse me. Dinosaur! It's Loch Ness Monster. We have found Nessie. Time out. Sweetheart, look. It's the Loch Ness Monster. Cats kind of suck as pets. Thank you, Kermit Frog. And he said, as someone with a cat.
Okay, that's fine, but what about a lizard? Like a chameleon. Or maybe the one that was crawling in the church. How about
Oh, it's not a gecko, that was just a lizard.
Looks like a little gecko, actually.
We don't have geckos out here, we have lizards.
Okay, but like a lizard like that, though, that'd be cool. We could catch that one, and it did it, and we could put it in like a small fish tank on it.
I love how you turn into a small child. You're like, what we do is we'll put it in a tank, and we'll have its natural habitat. A stick and a few leaves. It will be just like its natural environment. Cats are best as the pet of a friend. Chelsea and Sarah have cats.
No, they don't. Chelsea has a dog.
Does she have a pug? So you can go to their house and snuggle them and not take care of them. I'm actually allergic to cats, so I don't want to snuggle anything. I don't want to snuggle anything that's a cat. So, sweetheart, if you ever wear cat ears, not gonna happen. What? No. Science literally can't tell if they're stupid or jerks. I think it's probably a little bit of both. They're stupid jerks because they don't cooperate. I think it's a little bit of both. I think they're stupid jerks.
And then there's some of the cats that act like dogs. There was this cat in my old neighborhood, and I walked around the neighborhood. I would kind of like, you know how you go to a dog kind of whatever, and it'll come to you sometimes.
No.
This cat would come running. I've never seen a cat act like that.
There's that advanced fish AI coming at you. have hedgehogs, though. It is illegal in the state of Georgia to own a hedgehog as a pet. And, well, I wanted one before I met you. Well, I'm not trying to say, why are you are like one of the worst trolls ever, and it's hard to hear. Perfect Cry, I'm sorry, I hate the fact that it's like that right now. I really wish the music could be a little bit different right now. Hello, beautiful. It's a lot of work and money. That's kind of what I was thinking. But the state of Georgia, it's illegal to own hedgehogs, even when it's legal. That's what I've heard. They are super expensive. Yes. They are super duper expensive. But, yeah, like the reason why they're illegal in the state of Georgia is because of the fact that they're afraid that people are going to set them free out in the wild, which is actually a legitimate concern, because that's the reason why in the Everglades and the Everglades you got pythons, like going under people's houses and eating their children. That too. Well, you know, as Kermit Fry says, it's an impulse buy. People get the bright idea of, I want pet. Not that I know anyone who's like that. I want doggy. I want kitty. I want lizard. I want hedgehog. I want baby. Yes, we can buy a baby. Then they said that free after they come to their senses. That's exactly what happens. And then, yeah. And bears? Lions and tigers and bears. Oh my!
Except we're going like pythons and lions and...
I like you to do like pythons and pythons and pythons.
And another snake.
And pythons.
Gross. Hate snakes.
I think we're nearing the end of the game. He said 10 minutes ago.
9:47. What did I say? 9:45. 9:45.
You can get domesticated foxes now. No.
Yes.
No.
Yes, I love foxes. Those are my other
You can't have a fox.
I also like ferrets.
Please don't grab the microphone. It makes it loud. Ooh, he brought the shark back. He brought the shark back. He brought Bruce back. He reincarnated Bruce from the dead. Yay! Fish are friends. And then he ascends to heaven. They're really expensive and don't really listen to you, but they are cute.
They jump for joy when they see you. They jump out of love.
I want a red panda. If I'm going to get something illegal that's like going to be one of those type deals, I want a red panda. I want the red panda. Give me the red panda. They are cute like cats, but more dangerous. And we have loud music again, and Kermit Fry can't hear anything I'm trying to say. I almost guarantee it. But my wife is deaf. I don't know, from me. I guess I fly and I break these? I don't know. Just destroy them. Surprisingly, he could hear that. Sweetheart, we brought life to the ocean. That's what we did. We brought life back to the ocean. The ocean is safe. Hooray! No, this isn't about shaving the whales. My wife wants to shave the whales. That's funny. Shave the whales. So, every time I break this, every time I just, come on. Every time I destroy this, all right, let's break this guy down and more algae, and pink coral. And a great white shark, and pink coral. Coral! That kills people. That kills people, coral! Come on. Yes, Tommy, it's Jaws. We have brought Jaws back from the dead because Jaws had died a horrible, terrible death. With hats. We might be referencing llamas with hats right now. You never can tell. Like, we have been... Now, Josh. I like what Kermit Fry said. Kermit Fry said that now the shark can go back to terrorizing innocent people just as God intended. Time to save the Golden Corral. Oh, yeah. We have saved the ocean, ladies and gentlemen. Green peas, free diabetes with every order. That's right, the Golden Corral. That's right, guys, we have the chocolate fountain, which is like the nastiest thing ever. Like, I love chocolate, but like, oh, the chocolate fountain, you want some of that chocolate fountain there? No, I don't want the chocolate fountain. Probably some kids had his grubby hands digging inside of it, or for all I know, that might not be chocolate. Getting back into... Jeff Foxworthy promotes the Golden Corral and the chocolate fountain. What are you talking about? I'm just going back. Free chocolate that's been out all day. Yes, free chocolate that's been out all day. Every day. Ah, crap, I'm back in here. Does this mean I destroy all of these? I hope not. I've been imbued with the power of the ocean. Yeah! Take this, you jerk! Kermit! Algae! Algae, the racist dragon. Have you ever seen that, sweetheart? Have you ever seen Algae, the racist dragon? I'm going to have to show you Algae, the racist dragon sometime then. The ocean has been shaved. Algae, the racist dragon, has saved us. Hooray! I'm calm now.
I know. The things you turn to, though, when you are stressed to get calm.
Flight of the Conchords, you approve. He gets it. We have saved the ocean. Can I swim around while this is going on? Actually, I can. Lead engineer, Brian Balamut. Erica Ishijima. Derek Cornish. Sorry, that name kind of funny. Swimming with the sharks. Peter Angstridden. Cosmo Fumo. I'm way back there. Stephen Green. Max Kaufman. Hello. Yay, I was able to get that. Yay. Tina Kolonosky. Austin Victory. I'm making fun of everyone's names. We're swimming with the fishes. I kind of lost my character. I don't know where I am anymore. Special thanks to Tina Kolonoscopy, Stephen Cornish Hen, Tommy Clark, Gene Chin. It just goes around full circle. I don't know where I am anymore. Peter and Denise Angstridden. John, Kelly, and Bix Fumo Bumo. Our playtesters. Jack Cousteau! David Attenborough? Why not Stephen Attenborough? Jack Cusco. I can't say his name. Jack Crisco. Jack Cousteau. Someone played an oboe. They had an oboe soloist. Anthony Mariachi. It's not even close to his name. I don't know where I went anymore. Scala Cankasaur. Elizabeth dropped the bass. Oh, come on, I can't think
It's Joanna Lestrange. I wonder if she's relatives with Bellatrix Lestrange.
Yeah, maybe so. Are you bad enough, dude, to save the Pink Panther diamond? I might be. Chiara Pasquini. I didn't make fun of her name. That's how you pronounce it. Chat Boyazditian. Patrick Garot. Anthony Blair. I'm just really... Kevin Kraft Cheese. Sarah Zadi. Ted Regularski. Ian Howe. Made with the Unreal Engine. Unreal 4 engine. Powered by Wise. So this was, they call their Q&A team Enzymes. Awesome. I didn't even notice that. This has been Abzu. Made by Giant Squid Studios. The same people, if I remember correctly, that made Journey. I'll be doing a Cow Candy Corner on Journey soon. But I want to thank everyone for joining me today. Did I say Cow Candy Corner?
You did.
I'm in a review of... We're going to try Journey. We're going to eat it.
No, what we can do is eat that dried squid that you have?
Yes, we can eat the dried squid and say that we've killed giant squid.
Squid?
Yes.
We killed giant squid?
I am not just eat the disc. We're going to eat the disc for Journey. We're going to eat it. We're going to cover it in candy. First of all, we're going to meditate. Apparently, we can only meditate in one spot because that's all I found. We're going to meditate. How we're going to close this out with some meditation, some chanting, and some relaxation. I am so going to do a reverse ASMR right now. Sweetheart, I'm about to start screaming. All right, she covered her ears. Some reverse ASMR. Impromptu, live. Let me look up the lyrics to Under the Water from Little Mermaid.
Thing is, I'm going to be covering my ears, and I will still be able to hear you a lot more clearly than I should.
No, that's not the one I want to do. I don't want to do Under the Sea. Part of Your World lyrics. Children, it's time for relaxation as we focus on little Nemo. We found Nemo. Congratulations. Isn't that relaxing? Kermit Frog said, maybe now I can hear you over the music. Because we have found Nemo. No, we've lost Nemo. You bumped the stick wife. We lost Nemo. No! It's no longer relaxing. We found... That's not Dory. No! We found the common dolphin. Not the rare, not the ultra rare, not the legendary, but a common dolphin. That's not relaxing. Back to the coral trout. Because we saw 30,000 coral trouts when we did this earlier. Blue sturgeons. More blue sturgeons. Triggerfish triggering everything. More coral fish. Coral? Isn't this relaxing, children? I'm going to sing us a song as we watch the emperor angelfish swim along. Pubescent male? Probably.
No, not probably.
Children! I need to take some water before I do this. I'm gonna throw my voice out. Children! No, we shouldn't do Under the Sea this time. Sometime in the future, maybe. But now we're going to say, look at this stuff. Isn't it neat? Wouldn't you think my collection's complete? Wouldn't you think I'm the girl? The girl who has everything. Look at this trove. Treasures untold. How many wonders can one cavern hold? Looking around here, you'd think, sure, she's got everything. I can't remember the rest of the way the song goes. So I'm just going to do like this. I want to be where the people are. You're recording this right now, aren't you? I want to be where the people are. I want to see them dancing. Walking around on, what do you call them? What's that word again? Oh, feet. Up where they walk. Oh, sorry. Flipping your fins, you don't get too far. Legs are required for jumping and dancing, and I forgot the way the song goes. Relaxation! I am so going to come back here and do a reverse ASMR video and just do nothing but Little Mermaid videos. I'm going to do them at 6 o'clock in the morning when my wife is trying to sleep. have a good night. I want to say thank you to Stingray, to Tommy, to Kermit Fry. My voice kind of hurts now, but I hope you all have a great night. I am so going to be part of that world. Good night.